Welcome to part 2 of the Enchanted Treehouse by Lego Disney. This is set number 43215. Contains, I believe, 1,016 bricks. And set retails for $159.99. It was provided to me by the Lego Group for early review. And this right here is essentially what bags 1 through 4 provide. So we built one piece here that looks like a nice water slide and all sorts of fun stuff. And we got this little area here, and we have 8 mini dolls, my bad, and a little canoe and stuff like that. So we're going to proceed on today with bags 5 through 8. So the first thing I need to do is turn that off, and we're ready to go. So let's build it. And we have 2 sticker sheets here. We barely have even touched the stickers, so we know exactly what's going to happen now. And I have a feeling we're going to be working on this piece here a bit more, so we're just going to slide everything off to the side here. And I need to get a piece out of the bulk bin. And from the last install, it's probably 30 minutes later. I had to check on some work stuff. So let's get going here. Remember in the last one, we kind of thought we missed a piece, but we didn't. So that's been remedied. And let's get these on the floor. And let's get started here. So I kind of want to just get this set built, get it out of the way real quick, because I want to, I mean, I got a bunch. I have like 22 sets. And that's a lot of sets to build. And I'm trying to get done with a bunch of deadlines here. Once upon a time, yep. Oh, I gotta be careful. Somebody think offensive to the kitty voices, huh? No, I mean, I'm not worried. I already blocked that guy, so he wouldn't bother me again. I don't know their names. I'll have to look them up. So yeah, I'm hoping this will go quickly, but when you got minifigures, it's like hitting a road bump. You got to slow down, and it just takes forever to get through them, because you literally got to find all the little parts to finish up the build. Well, there's no sticker on the front of this book? And she holds right on to that. Okay, like a binder. And then the other one here is into archery. Let me find that bow and arrow real quick. Okay. There we go. So who are these 2 young ladies here? Who are they? I don't know, because I got to find the box that has them. Go grab that real quick and we'll see who they are. So when I index the video, I know. So this one here, if I can get my finger out of the way here, is Belle and Mulan. So, Mulan, I don't know how to pronounce half of these, but there you go. So we'll toss them over there with all the other friends' dolls, and yes, they're in a pile. Kind of dumping the bodies over there. And now we can get on to the fun stuff, the fun big things. Okay. It's always the very first. It takes forever to build. Well, now I'm missing a Technic brick, so it's got to be in here somewhere. There it is. And what, Lego? No purple Technic bricks? Wow, that's not cool. I was expecting that to be a nice deep purple. let me point this down here. We can see it better. And kind of want to breeze this. I was thinking about, well, if I can get it done, get the review done on it, and I can unbox another set. I want to hurry up and get all these done here so I can get on to the fun stuff. I mean, I'm talking about fun stuff like as in hard. That's why now I'm declaring this section as a job. I may use that 4K camera as the job one. I'm going to use it a bit more. I may use it for 1080 videos. It should be fine. Now, it may be easier showing how to assemble all this first, but I think I'm going to shove this here, and I'm going to build it up here. That's how they have it here, but I could see that being an accident. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is build it on site first. Do that. And it's the same thing. And we get some cool purple 2x2 45-degree slopes. Transparent purple. Pretty cool. I never see these that much. So, matter of fact, I think it's the first time I've ever seen them in that color. And it's one of those oddball colors that I'm always after. Yeah, I did have another issue with that other card again. I was on another video, and it was not even recording or nothing. I hit record, and for some reason it stopped maybe after a second. Wasn't paying attention. So I think I have that memory card. It's got a bunch of bad sectors. I'm just going to use it for temporary stuff, and that's it. Stuff that I'm just transferring between, you know, like hard drives or something that I can easily recover from a backup. You know, some people say, well, solid state should last forever. No, transistors have a read-write value. You know, they could only do it for so many times, and then after that, they just kind of break down. You know, they don't last forever, sadly. Might be solid state, but that doesn't mean it's meant to last. Okay. All right. So, more pieces we put on here. Oh, that's kind of sloppy. The more pieces I put on here, the less I have to mess with later on. So, this one's got a bunch there going here at one time. I'm missing a jumper plate in that color. Okay. And the next step is just 2 pieces, and I'm just going to build that on site. Okay, that goes there. And we need 2 of these little 1x1 bricks with the 1 stud. I can't get my fingers in there. I'm just going to pop one of those out. Let's take both of these out then. Why don't we build that as a column and shove that in there is beyond me. Tells me they didn't really do the revision checks very well. One thing about my manuals is even after you buy a copy, and I do a revision improvement, you get to keep the old copy and get a new one. Usually when somebody brings up something to me, I never had it happen though, but if something doesn't make sense and you point it out, I make the correction, that's it. It's, you bought the building guide for that specific build, and if there's an improvement, I'll do it. Doesn't mean I'm going to change the parts in there, just change the order of operations and stuff like that. If I change the part, then it's actually a version 2, and I'd have to think on that one. And then we got a couple of these here that need stickers. It looks like we're going to need to put 11 or 17 on one. And these are right in the middle too. I guess it's to make it look like it's water. And then you're going to need sticker 16 for another one of these. Okay. Ooh, probably not the best sticker job. Okay. And then this gets rotated and this gets shoved into here. And then we place a plate on the top. And yes, a plain white boring 1x8 brick in this whole colorful set. Well, at least it's a part that I could use, but I got so many of those. Oh, that didn't go in very well, huh? No, it did. Like, that just jumped out at me here. Okay, another transparent purple 1x2 plate. And it's one of these little plates with the 3.2 stick. Huh. Got a couple sticks and some stuff like this. Must be a rock climbing wall or something. Oh, I forgot there's a plate that goes in between there. Transparent blue. Or transparent purple, my bad. I mean, we don't ever see purple transparent pieces that often, so I'm kind of googling eyes over all these. And then it goes, oh, we got to put 2 more bricks on the top. See, it's purple. You could barely even see through those, huh? Those right there. It must be some kind of rock wall. Like right there. Except this one here is actually supposed to be blue. Let me knock that out. My mistake. And Okay. Sadly, I have to deface one of these. I actually have to deface 2 of these tiles. Yeah, that will get ripped off when I'm done. So we got to put some fake dresser on this one here, which is 6. Something like that, but I mean, I guess we're gonna have to. Kids just love sticking things on. I got that on there right the first try. And this one goes here. And then this one goes, that's sticker number 7. Yeah, defacing 2 of these. I was doing the unbox, and I was like, well, let me check here real quick. Yep, at least one of these is going to get defaced. And then, I mean, I've gotten better at putting stickers on things, but still, I like to build things more like freehand. And we're going to put a sticker on this tile, but I think the easiest way to do is stick the tile on here first and then do the sticker, and that's sticker number 11, which is just a little rug piece with some metallic stuff in it. I'll show you here in a second. Something like that right there. It's got a little bit of a metallic finish to it. Boy, we've already blasted through half of this already. I think it was just the big stuff. And not too bad. Where's that at? This is another one of these. Oh, there they are. I need to get more of these. They're kind of cool little pieces to have. And, oh, it's some kind of a bed. Like a day bed. In the library. In a treehouse. If you're going to read, I guess that's a place to be, huh? Oh. Well, we don't have alarm clocks, but we have an hourglass. Like the sands through the hourglass, so is the days of our lives, huh? I remember that because my mom used to watch that. There we go. I guess it'll time us on our reading. Ooh, that just came apart. We gotta be careful. We're gonna have to rotate that around. And it looks like we are adding some of these bricks with the 4 studs. And some inverted 45-degree slopes right there. Yeah. For dinner, we're gonna have just some takeout food, which is kind of the... That's the problem about working all day, though. And of course, I could make something now, but it's like 3 in the afternoon, and then I got to do a meeting later on, and then after that, I'm done. Well, be careful with that crap. That will come apart on you. Matter of fact, what they should have done when they were doing these right here, they should have put this with the step here first. Let's see, I'm literally fighting to get that on there. Now if you press down and it's not too terribly bad. Because they have you put all these in there first. So when you write up your own building guides, you kind of just think of ways that when a builder's putting this stuff together, you don't want them to have things crumbling apart. It's not quite professional. It just disintegrates. You don't want that. We got a couple of studs there. I don't know what goes in those holes. This is supposed to be a tree or something. There we go. I got those out of the way. And when you put this slope in, something fell off. Okay, now be very careful. This thing's starting to get pretty flaky. It's starting to degrade my build experience because it's starting to kind of flake apart now. Just watch where you put your fingers at so you don't knock any parts off. And we got another sticker, and it's going on this nice, pretty 3x3 round blue tile. Oh, that's sticker number 4. We're really going through the sticker sheets now, so it wasn't until... Well, that's getting on crooked. It's not until bag 5 that it's getting to be a challenge. There we go. I got it on there as best I can. See how it's hanging over? I can't get that off now. And yeah, this build experience is starting to go down. Last time we were talking about it's 9.8. Well, I'm having a hard time with the round tiles. I think that's kind of silly. We'll have to have those printed. So it's probably down to a 9.6 now because I'm struggling a little bit with tiles and things coming apart. So my build experience is degrading very slowly. Hoping it doesn't go any further. And set these here. And this goes on the top right here. Okay. May want to be careful with that disintegrating there. And then this goes here. Sure like this transparent metallic purple. That's pretty cool. I like that. Well, a lot of guys probably won't like this color, but I don't mind. It's pretty. It's different. It's pretty and it's different. And then this goes right here. Just like that. I think that is a way to climb up the side of the tree house. Okay, and then we got another one of these little mushroom pieces. This one's printed. This one doesn't. Okay, so stick that there. And another printed one, a short one. Okay, so you gotta be careful. Some of them are printed and some of them are not. Like one's printed and one is not printed. And I don't see any more little stud flowers. Oh, there it is. I have a bunch of these anyways. They always give me extras. And that's it for that one. And not quite done yet, but we need to join some parts together. So this piece here goes right in there. Okay, not too bad. And you know, whoa. Like I said, these are very crude. And they use this right here to kind of join this top piece together. So this is not modular. You're not gonna be able to break this apart like I thought you were. Pretty cool. Okay. What happened, Lego? We don't have a tile that fits in there. We have to do that instead. Oh, no, there's a crystal that goes in there. So far, I don't know how this is a tree house. Looks more like a park for a water park. And then it says rotate this around and you do this. That's a heck of a climb to get up in there, huh? There we go. Never seen one of these in purple before, but there it is. Here's another one of these little opaque, transparent pink with the metallic blue in it. You know, I have plenty of these little 3.2 holes with the holder, but not necessarily in that color. Like this whole set, I have all these parts to build it. I just don't have all these parts in this color. And just this right here alone is one of those little, it's like a, you know how you go to the beach, they have those binoculars, you got to put like a quarter in to see something for maybe a minute. That's pretty much what these are right here. So just imagine just taking this off right here and just making this into normal colors. You could do a lot here with this. And that just sticks right on this cog right here so you can rotate it around. But for the most part though, it works. And yes, we got the magical finger that comes in from the void and turns it so it's like this. It's just like this. So it does indeed does work. Alrighty. And I gotta have fun with these too. And then this goes here. And then this goes here. Why did I put two tiles there? Let's pop that off real quick. There's supposed to be one. And this goes in here. There we go. And I think that might be it, but I still see some more pieces here. So we must be missing something. I'm not sure. Because the one thing I got is a couple of these here. Where did these go? Let's take a look here. Maybe I missed something here. I got the magical finger. Yeah, I don't see where those go. It could have rolled from into the bag too. Oh, I see where one of these go. It goes right here in the front, so I'm going to take this cog off real quick and then shove that in there. So if you're missing one, remember to put that in there. And then this is what we have remaining. And that's not too terribly bad for what it is for bag 5. All right, now we are going to get on to bag 6. I had to check a load of work. And yeah, so I'm ready to go here with bag 6. And I had to stop and do something real quick. Bag 6 is the one that we have to do 3 figures back to back, so it means we won't get to the fun stuff for a while. And I gotta put capes on too, so they're really gonna sock it to me hard with this one. Well, let's get going on it here. And they don't really tell you how to put all these together. You're just gonna have to copy the picture the best to your ability and just do that. Alright, so I have to spend like half an hour going through trying to find body parts. And then here are the capes with bricks inside. And then I'm finding the torsos and the heads now. There's 3 of them, so I have to go through and try to pull out all the parts. All right, can I at least put together one of these? No, well, yeah, I can. This one's got blue pants. But I can't really see the torso on this one. That might be it. Yeah, okay. Making sure we're recording here. Okay, she's the only one that's got the tan. I'll put her head on now. Matter of fact, she's the easiest one. She doesn't have any of those annoying capes on her. I like the hairpiece. And she's got the little banjo. We'll put that on. And then now she can sit there and rock her tunes, huh? Got her done. I don't know what her name is yet. We'll look at her. Now I have to deal with capes. And you all know, if you've watched me for a long time, know how I despise those things. So it doesn't show you how to put the capes on. I'm hoping they're easy. I think these are just, you just stick them on there and that's it. And looks like it's the purple side on the outside, or the inside, and then don't sneeze real quick. And one's got, well, they both got blue eyes, and they both have their mouths open. Well, let's take a look at the heads. They're slightly different. Which one do you get? Okay, where the one with the eyebrows are on the same, the one that has the regular eyebrows goes onto her. I think this wig is correct. There we go. And then I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something here. Unless I got the pants wrong. Well, that's right. Okay. Yeah, it's all these big giant parts, and I'm focused on the little pieces first. I can't wait to get these out of the way, because I want to get to the big stuff, not this. Not this. All right. Must be her scepter or something. I don't know what her name is. Well, Jay, how do you not know their names? As I don't watch animations. Matter of fact, Magnum PI is on right now, and I'd rather watch that than watch animations. I've already seen Magnum PI like a billion times in my lifetime. And I'm talking about the old version of Magnum PI, not the new one that came out on TV. That it's like, yeah. And I'm missing the torso. Is that, let me hold on a second here. It's this color right here. Yep, we'll be here for a while trying to find mini doll parts. I got to be careful not to say minifigure, because some people get a little BH'd over it. I got the wig, and I have this. I have the cape and the head, but for some reason I can't see it. Oh, there it is. It's buried under all these parts. At least the capes are not bad when it comes to capes or skirts. They can be a bit of a chore to get together. And then this kind of hangs up a bit here, and she's got the blonde hair. And then then she's got the, what is this, some kind of curly whip thing? Put that where she can stand here. There we go. And then we'll see what these are here now. Except the cape is just kind of being a bit of a problem. Okay, let's see what their names are here. Okay, she is Elsa and Anna. And this one here is Princess Jasmine. Jasmine, depends on how you want to pronounce it. There you go. Now they go in the pile of other figure dolls. Now we're going to do the fun stuff. Now let's get to building here. So you spend like half a time doing that. And then you come in here and build the rest of these. I can sure use that nougat for like countertops and stuff. Yes, you got a plain boring gray 1x2 Technic brick in there. And there's so many pieces up here, I'm having a hard time. Once you get through all the big stuff, it goes quicker. There we go. And then more of these. What are we building here? What's this now? The bathroom or something? And one of these. And sitting under this hot light building the set, it gets to you after a while. If it wasn't so hot, I'd probably drag this set outside and just build it out there. But we'd have to deal with the flies and all the other little creatures and go, Jay, you got bugs in your backyard. Why don't you do that inside? I don't know, as a kid, being inside was a punishment. Okay. Bet that's gonna get a sticker. I can feel it. This one didn't get a sticker though, but can't count my chickens until they hatch. Okay. And then we got some of these dome pieces here. And the bags don't have a whole lot of pieces. Probably about 100, 125 pieces or so. And, you know, about per bag. And it's not too bad. It's like putting together several little models. There we go. Well, now we're putting that in there first before we put that in there last. see here. Okay, and then we need a couple more of those round pieces. Okay, they're using it for a campfire. So we got purple wood we're burning, huh? I'm just going to build it right here. That's easier. Okay, they're using these for logs. So just imagine you change the colors out on that. Pretty good. And then there's this is the official name of this is called a dragon's flame. But it's pretty close. Just shove that in there and there you go. And there's the fire. It's not a bad idea. I just kind of wish that it wasn't those colors, but I have all the pieces to make that in the appropriate colors. And then we got to build 2 more mushrooms. Looks like they're both printed. This one goes right here. Right. And well, we're going to have to do stickers twice here on 2 stickers or 2 things. And so it looks like it's going to be a stool of some kind. Make a couple of those. That would have been fine the way they are, but they want 2 stickers on those. So and those are sticker number 3s. Just stick those on there. We have log pieces, just not in that color. And yes, those will be bye-bye when I'm done reviewing. When I get to the part out. Okay. Okay, you're going to be doing a lot of sticker work. And then we take another one of these in sticker number 14. Okay. And then this goes, well, it shows it like right here, but that doesn't make sense. We're missing something here. It's facing like that and it shows it back here. I'm missing a piece. So something in here is missing. I don't know if I missed a piece or what. I have to go back just to see here. Okay, we are. This goes like that. It's like, okay, something's going on. See, you can catch yourself when you make a mistake. But this is almost done here. Well, we're done with this sheet here. I just got to put one more sticker on, which is 15. And then that's it. I can toss that on the floor. No, I don't have a housekeeper. I got to pick that up myself. Okay. And a couple of these here. Is this the timeout room? Looks like it's a timeout room in a way. It's like if you're being naughty by the campfire, they'll send you in here instead. And then we put 2 lemon slices in there, just transparent yellow tiles. And then you would put one of these lime pieces in there. So it's lemon and lime today. And then we're going to crown that off here with a shoe glider, like a little blender. Okay, I thought it was a timeout room, but it's not the timeout room. Okay, maybe that's where we mix up the cocktails. I'm just going to build this right on here. And 2 round bricks, and then we're going to have some stickers, and I was correct. This is going to get defaced with sticker number 5. So stickers are not too bad. I just kind of wish this stuff was printed. And a couple of these. Oh, we got a bunch of these that go on here. And it looks like these are some kind of like table sconces or something like that. No, they're not. They're drinks. So this is the drink bar, the juice bar, cocktail hour. So you use these little things here as the little straws. And then set that right there. And then we put the castle wall on one side and this thing on the other. There we go. Oh, we're halfway done with the book. We're getting somewhere now. I think what took so long was those minifigures. Where does this go now? Goes right here. And then we have a regular one that goes here. It just does not, well, there we go. Okay, I was going to say it's not lining up, but I made it. Oh, gotta be careful. I don't want to hum a tune and get flagged for it, huh? And this goes here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I was looking at that thing and something's kind of wrong here. No, this goes like that. I was like, something is not right there. Now that's why it was kind of funny looking. Well, it's starting to get pretty flaky. And it's pretty wiggly. It's not really strong yet. I don't know. We're missing some stuff up here. Now we're gonna flat tile the top of this off. And somewhat I could tell it looks pretty playable. I don't know, I haven't played with it yet, but you know. Okay. And then we have a leaf piece and a stem. Oh, and that goes right here. Just kind of wiggle and jiggle that down in there. Oh, and there's a flower that goes on one of these here. I think that's it, because I don't have nothing left but little stuff. And this goes to the big stuff. So from what I can tell so far, that it's somewhat modular. So I think it could possibly be broken down into a family build. Well, be careful. This just caved in on me here. So now the build quality's average. Sorry, Lego, but I gotta call it as I see it. I mean, that goes like this. So just be careful you press, guys and gals. Make sure you push it like this, because that just disintegrated on me and I didn't even get it any closer than I wanted to. There we go. And that's it. And that's what we have remaining there. Not too bad. Well, let's see what kind of damage we can do in bag 7. And this one jumps right into the build, so we don't have to worry about the mini dolls anymore. Took care of those. And I've got to get in the bulk bin here. In fact, I may just pull all these out now. And then let's get going here. These over here, and there's some pretty interesting parts. But now by the time you get to this level here, or this point of the build, all the parts start looking the same. So it gets to be, you know. And yeah, let's see what we can do here. I just read a few of your comments. You like my build, you follow my tutorials, cool. And just think, you may see some of these in tutorials. Some of these parts anyways. So you'll know where the parts came from. Got that almighty question asked again, and I just thought, I don't know. Now I don't even answer. There we go. Hopefully we can breeze through the last couple bags and do a rough review, and then I can start planning out a dinner, because I am not having hamburgers. I don't want some junky old soggy burger. Barbecue, yes, but takeout, no. hard on the weekend or the weekdays, but oh, wait a minute, this actually goes on the inside. Okay, and then because we're not even close to finishing up yet, I have a feeling this is going to sit on top of that right there. And I sure like these right here. These are cool. These right here. I might have to pick up a few of those for other builds. Well, we got rid of a bunch of stickers. We still got a few left on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stickers. And yeah, we're gonna have to see what that was about. And colors in the book sometimes are hard to tell. That's why sometimes I'm hoping Lego brings out the digital guides, but in PDF form. Because then I can just have the tablet on the stand. It would be easier than having this manual that's kind of hanging over here, hanging over on both sides of the table. I'm still in a mixed bag though, but if it's, as long as I'm not using that 3D app, there should be an option. But then again, if I can't see something at a certain angle, then I can rotate it around, but it should be up to the user. I mean, we're going to be at the point, guys and gals, we're going paperless on everything. Most of the stuff that I do now is paperless. So, and these don't even get stickers on them. That's a shocker, but these are all tiles stuff. So guarantees some tiles in there are going to get stickered up. All right. Let's see here. And we got a 2x8 brick. We'll set that here, and that'll strengthen all that up. And then some downwards angular plates. Well, that fell in there. And these go here. I didn't think about using this to hold up an awning or something. That's pretty cool. I think that's what's going to go there. And then we got more of them here. But I don't see the tree house. Looks more like a castle than a tree house. Maybe it's the colors that are they're throwing me off here. Oh, wait a minute. That goes there. What am I putting those there for? Wait a minute, that doesn't go there either. Boy, I'm really screwing up on that. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, just be careful. You can really mess up here. I'm kind of goofing up right now here. All right, let me start all over. I'm kind of confused. Okay, these are actually supposed to go in here. So yeah, this is kind of a slimy area here. And then these go in like this to strengthen them up. And then after we get to that part, yeah, I got those in there. And the next thing is 2 more of these. You get a bunch of these. They're just an odd, everything in here is oddball. Oddball colors. Everything's oddballed. You know, let's put these in first. And I'm missing another one of those studs. Sometimes I may have them in a spare one lying around here in the spare bin, which I do. Sometimes I'll give you like 1 or 2 spares. You'll have to, and always keep your extra parts on hand. Don't dump them in your collection as you go, because you may need them. Just as a word of advice there. And then that goes there, there, and then now we are here. 2 pieces down here. We get these in magenta. Oh, that's cool. I think I've seen these in magenta before. I don't own any until now, but well, they're there. Looks like it might be some kind of a shrine or something. Now I need to get a couple of these. I've seen them in the castle set, but they were in gray. The reason why is because they make great trim for walls. Boy, that is wiggly. Did I forget something? I did. Okay, I got to put something in here. Don't forget these blue pieces up here. I forgot those too. There's supposed to be some track pieces in here. Okay. It's like, man, that's kind of squishy. And I'll stick these. Oh, these go down. These make great little awnings for above windows for houses and stuff. So you can use that idea there. Lots of good ideas in these sets. These tiles got away without being stickered up, huh? We can do those, and there we go. I'm kind of jumping around on steps right now. I'm kind of getting confused here. And don't worry, we'll be doing a quick run through of everything when we're done. Right now I'm mostly focused on the Belle getting it done, and well, this is all smooth tile. Also, it tells me that something's going to be attached to here that we can pull off. And then that's it. I don't know how a lot of these guys could just do Lego all day like this. Because after a while, I'm kind of getting a little restless. I want to do something else. In fact, I hadn't played Minecraft in a few days. I've been busy doing reviews. Tutorials are just easy. Tutorials are just fun to do. I mean, I can get those done real quick. Okay, I need sticker number 10. All right. And put these clips here. And then this right on. Okay, it goes like that. Put that on the top. Not sure what goes up there. Okay, a mini figurehead that's transparent blue. Oh, you're blue. There we go. Some kind of night thing. Maybe that's supposed to be like a target practice thing, but this is supposed to be a treehouse. Why do we have a... What are we doing this for, huh? Is this like the guard or something, the bouncer? And you're going to have to put more stickers on that. Alright, so sticker number 1, or not number 1, number 12. So this is some kind of a shield. There you go. And he goes inside of here. I think he just snaps right onto that. Slide him right in there. So this is going to be a fun one to do an exploration on here. And I was right, it goes on the top of this big old thing here. So right on that right there. No handrail? You could fall right off into the fire on this one, huh? Alright. Yeah, so far it doesn't look like a tree house at all. Okay. And then now we just continue on with the railings here. There's a round brick that goes there. Okay. And now we got to build 4 of these little flower things right here. So that should be very fun. So let's move this out of the way. And this thing keeps getting whacked right here, but it hasn't fallen off yet. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to go ahead and prepare all these now. It's just easier to start preparing things as you go. And then stick 2 of these on top of one another. And then that's what you do. You got to make a bunch of those. Just about done here. Just about finished. And then you just start sticking these in some of these places here. They got a bunch of arrows. So one... Oh, it's the book making the noise. You just start sticking these in there. I like those leaf pieces. Just need to get a few more of those, huh? Not in those colors. Make good flower pieces if you wanted to. And we're not done yet. We're still missing another floor on the top of that. And then that's it. And I believe that's what we have remaining there. Okay, now we're going to wrap up the project here with bag 8. And this one here is packed. In fact, this is the one I kept kind of knocking over and it kept coming apart. Now, we're going to get started on it right away. We're going to get going here. I'm not going to really spend a whole lot of time doing the reviews on these. On something like this, I don't know yet because I kind of want to get other things going here. And right now I kind of want to... Oh, this one's printed right here. That'd make a good piece to hang on a wall or something. But it's a lot of parts right now to really kind of consume and go through. I have a feeling that's going to go on the top of this here. But we'll save that for later. Let's get this done here. Okay, and this, and a little bit of that. That goes right there. Now I wonder if we're going to fill that in with something. Oh yes, we're going to fill in with one of these round tiles that I can't find. White on a white counter is going to be a pain. But this one here didn't get a sticker on it. That's a shocker, huh? Okay, and then we got a flat tile. Wait a minute, Lego, you actually did have these in there. We could have put these on here, but you used them here? Wow, that doesn't... Could have made more sense, but I don't know, maybe I'm not seeing some. I know they got those crystal things there, but still... Okay, and then I gotta make two of these little things here. Yeah, this is a nice little relaxing set. It's just the build's pretty. It's built average in terms, you know, strength. Everything's kind of built average, a little bit above average. The building guide's the right speed. Well, for me, anyways, it's just. Working on a small cluttered counter is probably the only handicap that I have right now. And then I got a bunch of other thoughts rushing through my mind. All right. Basically work-related stuff and family stuff and stuff and more stuff, and just gotta plug a way through it here. Make sure your holes are facing up like that. And I can't wait till the pile of parts goes down a little bit so I can put this back up here. You know, it's my back's even stiffening up just sitting like this after a while. It's not like sitting at a normal table here. I'm kind of sitting kind of catty-cornered. Kind of want to go outside and do something than doing this right now. I'm kind of stumped because I'm trying to find two of these pieces here. I'm on step 300. And I'm trying to find another one of these, but it's just so much of it. So what do? I start pulling out all these cool blue. When it gets to be this, now I've seen it in here, so I know it exists. There's that one there. I'm looking for that. Okay, now I found it. Once you start tripping over parts, it gets bad. All right. Okay. Matter of fact, I don't think I even saw any green in here, I think, except for maybe the torsos, but I haven't seen one green piece in here. It's been all you think with this being a tree house, it'd look normal or somewhat normal. No, this is like all fantasy stuff, and none of this stuff is not even remotely... I like using oddball colored parts for portions of builds, but you know, this is a little too much here. Okay, let's see how these go on. They go on like this. And Jay, why don't you just quit now? Well, if I quit, I'll probably never get it done, and I'll probably forget about it. I don't want to just stop like when I only have half a bag left, and that's just kind of silly unless I have to go to the bathroom or something, but I don't want to just do that. This thing's gotten so big now, we're doing it all on one page. Let's start with the slopes here. And yeah. And then so if you want to experience some oddball colors, I gotta make 2 more of these. There you go. How do these go in now? Okay, the same way as these up here. I found the bricks. Let's make sure it's like this. And then we'll set these, okay, on the sides here. It's probably the top part of the tree house. You got one more floor remaining. Yeah, I've been reading more up on the Minecraft 1.20, and I really want to get into playing that. I'm hoping that I'll get a good chunk of these reviews done so I can sit down and maybe play a little bit of it. Like I said, this is like my 10th review, and I got 3 more coming in, and right now I have 19. That'll bring it up to 22. So it's like I'm not getting anywhere, but these are, I think, these are the smaller sets that don't have a lot of parts, so it shouldn't be that hard. So we're gonna have to put some scissors in one of these. There's some shears, must be the barber shop. Just drop it in like that. And then the top drawer contains this printed piece here. And this goes right over here. And there we go. Oh God, I hate these steps. I gotta take this. I need these. Without the stickers, of course. And we need to put sticker number 8 in here, and that could be a total bitch to put in. So first thing you want to do is make sure that you get your orientation right. And you're gonna need to stick that in one side here. See, even so, I didn't get it centered all the way. So, and that goes right here. I wish they'd print those because those are a pain. I think the nougat top looks pretty good. I may have to get some nougat tiles to tile a countertop. Give it a retro look. One of these little rock pieces. So maybe we're examining rocks, or that could be tree sap. We have no clue. And a stem with a lone flower. Like that. That goes right here. Maybe it's some kind of potting shed. We don't know. Maybe we're going to grow more saplings. We have no clue. And two nougat studs right here. And there's a lot of pieces left in here. We hadn't even, it doesn't feel like I'm even moving. You know, if I'm about 80% done with the whole build or 80% done with the book. And of course, we got to put a sticker on that lovely tile. Let's deface that one real quick. We got one more left. I don't see any more 4x4 tiles. And I'm trying to get this on there at least somewhat straight. Yep. Fighting the stickers is what dings the points down, because I'm spending more time messing with stickers than actually placing parts on. Yeah, I'd say this set's going to be probably an easy 9 at this point. Another sticker. Rolling my eyes. You can't see it, but I got to put this on. Make sure the little notepad, the to-do list is on the left-hand side like that. And this goes here. So this is supposed to be like some kind of a little sofa or something with some pillows. And then we got this stickering up thing here. Okay, I found that one stud we couldn't find. There it is. Put that in there so I don't lose it. Never know, I may need it. I gotta make 4 of these columns and shove these in here. Use these for the tiny house for the shutters. So there you go. You just have to figure out what color I used. That's right, I haven't released that tutorial yet. I had somebody ask me kindly when it was going to be releasing, like, oh, you have to wait till June, late June for it. When I tell somebody, oh, you know, you can get it on Patreon and the building guide's right there, request to have it on, well, I won't put them on Rebrickable unless I'm literally getting a significant amount of people who are interested. And I've had someone says, oh no, I'll wait. And I'm like, you're going to wait for the freebie. I don't offer help or support for freebies. And these go facing the other way. And 2 1x1 bricks that I don't even see in there. They're just plain old white. Okay, I found one. Oh, it's the stuff in those little drawers. I was like, what is rattling in there? Well, I don't see a 1x1 brick. Oh, there it is. It's hard to see them on this white countertop. So lock all these joints together. we got this little balcony here. Probably where Padme goes in and makes her speech about how everybody's trying to take over the galaxy. Oh, that's a different theme, huh? And use these texture pieces here for the walls. Not too bad. I'm trying hard not to yawn in anybody's ear right now. I'm getting kind of tired. I just want to get it done so I can get going on a meal. I seldom ever have a dinner on a work day, but I do. There we go. All right. And there's going to be a little bit of a gap in there, so you're not going to fit these up here. There's just a gap, and if you see a gap, you're fine. That's how it is. Okay, so now we're putting all the slopes. So we got the purple ones. I always like the transparent colors. It just gives like water and stuff a bit more depth than just using just like blue. If that's all you have, then that's understandable. And use this here as the thing here. Maybe this is Padme's throne room. Jay, you watch Star Wars? I'm like, yeah. Oh, I'm skipping a step here. My bad. This thing here goes up. I think it's just barely tacked in there. You're going to have to wiggle that in there a bit. It should snap right in place, but mine is not. Maybe because I'm not being a fool, not putting it in there all the way. It's just supposed to stick up above the top there, just a little bit. So if it's hanging over a little bit, that's what the book's showing here. And we got to build 2 tree things. I'm glad I read ahead. And a couple of these stems in here. Yeah, we're almost done. We don't have a lot of pieces left on the workbench. But we're getting close. In the Lego shop, we got the workbench. And then these go on both sides here. Just like with the small ones, you just got to guide them in. Okay. I gotta make 2 more or something. Now, like I said, when I do these, I don't do close-up tours or anything like that. In these type of videos, this is just meant as a rough review. When I move everything over to this channel eventually, we will do the rough build, and then the review will be in a complete installment. So like how I'm doing it on the main channel, it would be essentially that format. And as far as for the unboxings, I'll probably still do the unboxings on the main. And the reason being is So, where do those go now again? It doesn't really show. Shows it right around. Oh, I see. Okay. These go in these little blue jumper plates right there. Those little blue plates that go in there. Okay, now we know. See, the book didn't tell me that. Here, I can tell you that. Okay. We're not done yet, though. We got a little bit more. We gotta make 2 more limbs. We're gonna be making a lot of these. And still got a lot of these little branch pieces left, so. Okay. Also, you can pre-prime these with these too, and then just shove these in like this. You should be good. So just pre-prime it with the part. Now maybe I should make a video on how to build a Lego set, but your mileage may vary. And that's it. And they go in the last 2 things in here. Wow, I have more leaf pieces in one spruce tree than this whole tree house has. And then there's some crystals here. Just 2 of those. We're running out of stuff real quick. We're getting close here to completing the job here, huh? And then some decorations on. We got to rotate it around here, and then there's some decorations right back here, and I think we were done with all the stickers too. Yeah, because the sticker sheet's on the floor and it is completely emptied. So never mind, we emptied that booger out. We don't have to worry about that. So those transparent ones, am I supposed to set in there? Yep. Yeah, the leaf pieces are a bit wiggly, but they're still firmly attached. And then we put these things. You get like 5 of these little crystal things here. I just thought of a tutorial that I'd like to do. It's not something I'm going to build for summertime, but it's something I'm going to build, and I just thought of the perfect sig figs for it. And I gotta build it, but I think I may have all the parts. Actually, we have 6 of these little shield pieces, not too bad. And this piece goes right above the door right here. Not sure why there's a pointed thing down there for. All right. We have an extra leaf piece though. Of course, we're not done yet, so that probably explains. We got a butterfly and a leaf piece and a bunch of other things. Okay, so now I want to do is attach this on to the top of this here. And this is kind of getting brittle already. There we go. And you didn't see what I did, but I did that right there. Okay, now we're going to build that zipline thing right here. I don't know how long that's going to last. And see how this is warped right here. I had to use another program to do that in one of my builds. All right, so okay. So these things right here, these little stubs, you can do this. Now this is pretty stiff, so I don't know how. I know this is meant to come apart, but I think you're supposed to kind of like go down this, but this is kind of stiff here. Well, that just came off. And now I'm saying the build is fair to average because now it's starting to get pretty brittle here. Okay. All right. This is something you may want to put on a turntable if you're going to build this or play with it by any means. And we're not done yet. This is some kind of thing here with a leaf. And a butterfly. So maybe, what's her name's trying to catch a butterfly. It shows it right here in the insert. So why didn't they put that at the beginning? I don't know. Now I got to dig for her. So you think you're done with the figures? No, you're not. Now I got to kind of find out where she went. Oh, she's got the bow and arrow. So what'd she do? Shoot it and put it on a stick? And that's just more accessories that need to be managed around, and then that's it. And that's what we have remaining here. And yeah, they got the shears and stuff. Now, oh, they use this for the little grappling hook, so it's meant to go right here. Okay, we're gonna have to take the bow and arrow out of her hand. And I mean, who wants weapons anyways? So basically you're supposed to put this in her hand. Well, put it the other way. Well, how does she even... Oh, okay. She's got to put her hand up like that. And set that in there like this. And then you just use this. You can come up here. The height is kind of wrong, but that's basically what it is here. Oh. So she slides down from that right there, and then when you're done with it, you put it right here in this holder. So you put the butterfly with the stick, and that's what it looks like all done. And as you can see, this came off. I was afraid of that too. So let's take a look at the inside of this. We're not going to connect that up. So this set's got a lot of stuff going on here. As you can see, this is a horizontal build, so it's not like a vertical build. So we have an interior here with a little day room, stairs that collapse. And you can just do that if you want to open them back up. Just leave them open. Got a little drink area. You got a target practice. I guess you're supposed to stand down here and shoot up. A little walkway up here. Some binoculars that are on a gear. And this little day room area with the vine that comes off. Then we have this piece here with the treasure room and a little turntable here. I forgot how to turn it. Oh, there we go. And we got the stairs, the water slide, and the little secret area here takes you through here. And that's essentially what it is. Now, honestly, this zip line here is kind of a pain, and I can see somebody getting their eye poked out over that. So for me personally, yeah, this is kind of goofy here, but I think more people are not even going to have that connected than anything else. It didn't work quite well. You can try it again and see, and I'll show you. But you connect it under here. Be careful with this roof piece. I notice that will come off. Okay. And then we're going to try it again here with her, call her Princess Padme or Queen Padme or whatever you want to call her. And then you can she'll comb through here, she'll loop over the top, and pretty close. Kind of wish she'd land right in there. It'd be cool like that. It'd be really awesome. And then you're done with this, you can hang it up over here in the corner as part of a branch. So, set that there so I don't lose it. And that's essentially it. So everything's playable. This thing might be in the way, so just swing that out. She can go up here and go down the slide. At least she goes down at normal speed. And of course, if she wants, she can open this up. She can sneak in here and hide. Maybe hide from the stormtroopers, we don't know. Fire pit, and she gets to sit on one of these blue log things. The warped or the crimson logs. And that's essentially what it is. So this is really a playable set. As far as for this thing here, you know, I'm not really a fan of that zip line in the back, but nonetheless, it's not too bad. But as what we saw here just from the rough playthrough, it's not a boring set by any means if you're into this theme. Now, for the quick review, a build experience, it was starting off very strong, but I think it's more of an average build because I had a few of these pieces fall off. This thing here was really bad. And some of the instructions were just hard to follow. So I think you have to have a 3D app for this. Build quality, well, that was the, things were falling off. That's build experience, so I think, first off, that was the build quality I just talked about. Now the build experience, it was a pleasant build. But the stickers, I think, were weighing it down a bit. The minifigures, at least you weren't doing all the figures at one time, so that's a plus. Just lots of stuff going on here. But the build experience is pretty good. So whoever gets this set will be in for a treat. This is something you will probably be able to play with for a few hours. 13 mini dolls, you get plenty of accessories. So I see a lot of stuff going for this set. Now it's not ready for city drop-in value because it's just got an open back. But for mocks, we saw with the binoculars and a few other pieces, I can extract some of these ideas out from mocks. So this set is not totally lost in that sense here. And yeah, you can see I didn't even cover the slide there. This is one of these big, massive, long sets. But for me personally, though, well, it was a relaxing build. It was just, the stickers, I think, were the only thing that dragged it down, and some of the building things. But then it wasn't missing pieces like I thought it was or anything like that. So for me, it's not really a bad build. You also get the brick separator, too. So now I'm looking at this for $160 or $159.99. Depends on how you look at it. Honestly, it is a bit on the steep side for only about 1,016 bricks. I mean, yes, you do get the mini dolls, but for this not being a major Lego theme, I think that's a bit pricey. You know, if it had minifigures, it probably would be. I think it's the mini dolls and the stickers, but nonetheless, though, if you get this, it's a relaxing, colorful build. These are colors that I normally don't see in any modern Lego set, or just any Lego set for that matter. All these colors in one sitting, but not too bad. And my work is just done. Just saw the computer pop up there. So tell me what you think of the set. Do you think this is something worth getting? Does it look like it's playable? Do you think it's worth $160? Let me know in the comments below.